is TWiP. Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of This Week in Photo. I'm your host, Frederick Van Johnson. Today on the show, I have the pleasure of getting back on screen with my friend, Mr. Larry Tiefenbrunn. He is the guy behind a product called the Platypod. You may have heard about it. And if you haven't heard about it, we're going to talk about it here because I have some new stuff coming up that I wanted to get him on the show to talk about and kind of go through it. Larry, welcome back to the show. You've been on before. I want to say welcome.
It's great
welcome
to be back. Thank you. Thank you, Frederick. You're looking great, and it's so nice to be back here. It's so nice to be getting out in public a little bit again, not just online, but in face to face too. And yes, I'm happy to be here, and thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely, you're always welcome around these parts, man. No worries. Let's dive in. For the folks that may not have heard about the device, the Platypod, let's start there. So, and I know there are a bunch of different versions that you guys have available right now. So, give me the elevator pitch of the product line, why you built it, who they're for, and all that good stuff.
Okay, the Platypod is your tripod alternative. We call it the world's most compact tripod base. Started about 7 years ago with this model. This was called the Platypod Pro. No longer in existence, except a whole bunch of them around my house now. And then we upgraded to a larger one called the Platypod Max. This was introduced on a Kickstarter in 2017. And after that, we went and upgraded the Platypod Pro to what's known as the Platypod Ultra, a few more features, some open belt loops so you could strap it onto things. And we're going to be coming out with something new I'll show you in a second. One special thing about Platypods is that they all come with these spikes that you can use to screw through the plate, and it gives you grip when you encounter rock and concrete. Now, you can put any tripod head on this, your own tripod head, or we have some that we've just come out with, and we can talk about that more if you want to, Frederick. And this has been out now for 5 years. Our customers have given us a lot of feedback, a lot of features they would like to see. And since I use all this myself in my own photography, and I've been shooting photos for over 45 years, so I found this was nice, but I could do a whole lot better. So as of April 6th, we're going on to Kickstarter, and we're coming out with the Platypod Extreme. You ready, Frederick? You want some background
I'm ready. I want to see this. Let's see it.
So it comes in a little wallet case, and basically it is the same size as the Platypod Max, which is the size of an iPad mini. It's about 5.5 inches by almost 8 inches. And the Platypod Extreme is the same size as the Max, but quite a bit cooler. Now, if you own Max, it's not obsolete. You can still use it for a lot of things, your photography cameras, lighting equipment, sound equipment, really anything you want. But when you're going out on the road, or if you're going hiking, this is amazing. What we've done is we've taken that spike system, and instead of having to screw in the spikes every time you need it, look what we've done. I'm going to go on a close-up camera, if that's okay with you, Frederick.
Yeah.
And
you got superpowers.
You can see, here it is. You have now 1, 2, 3, 4 little devices on the corner. They are hinges, and that allows you to pull out and lock in the spikes. I'm going to do this a little faster now. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now instead of spending about 2 minutes pushing each spike through and screwing it down all the way, instantly this is deployed and ready to go.
And what is the purpose of those spikes, Larry? Just to interrupt you. So those spikes are so that when you place the device down, it's not going to move around on the ground, and your camera's going to be secure. Or am I missing that?
Correct. Especially for rock or concrete, because if you're trying to put this on a boulder and it's angled up, it's going to slip right off.
Yep.
We've got an amazing picture from Dave Williams. You know my friend Dave. He was up in Iceland, and he put this on an angled ice wall, 45 degrees up. He put the spikes back in this position, stuck his camera and his ball head on, and it held just like that. It grabbed right into the ice. These spikes are fairly sharp, and you got to be careful with them. We do ship them out with little extra caps there. But if you're on just a table surface, or you're putting them just on the floor, on the ground, or in a cubby or something, just you can put them right down without the spikes. They park into these little notches on the corners so that they won't grab your clothing. If you can stick it right in your pocket, it won't hurt you or anything. And very, very easy to deploy. And if you want to use them with the little rubber feet that are on them, well, they'll go straight up like that. Now, in the spike position, you'll see that you'll notice that it's in a trapezoid shape. A trapezoid is one of the most stable geometric shapes around. If you look at cantilever bridges, they're all based on that principle. And what's cool about the trapezoid shape is once you put these down, it is absolutely solid. It's not going anywhere.
Wow.
And you'll
What's
get
the weight? What's the
very
weight?
stable.
The weight limitation on that? How much? What size camera can that thing hold?
Good question. We have not done thorough weight testing, but I will tell you that I put 55 pounds on this, and it held really, really nicely. We're calling it a 22-pound weight limitation, but honestly, I think it can handle a whole lot more. It's very strong. It's a little more lightweight. The old Platypod Max was 12.9 ounces. This is 9.6 ounces, including the spikes in both cases. It's cut out for a little carrying handle, so that's very convenient.
Yeah.
And now instead of having closed belt loops, so you'd have to thread a belt through here if you want to strap it on something, and our accessory kit comes with little belts. With this, all you need to do, and I have a little demo down here if you want to see it. It's all put together. If you want to strap this onto a railing or a pole. I'm sorry, were you able to see that close up before? I'm not sure if I had the right camera.
No, I don't think you changed cameras when you were doing that.
Oh,
but I could see it well enough.
All right, but here's just quickly the close up again. So
good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
You could see that. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so again, the trapezoid shape there, and just to show you the hinges, the simple action is you pull, you twist, you let go, it snaps into place. It's got 5 positions that it can snap into for really easy use. But going back to this view, so I've got a pole set up with a Platypod Extreme strapped onto it. We also have our ball head, which is the Platypod Elite. And again, I think we were on your show talking about that in the past. If you want to refer to a past episode,
we'll link to that.
Simply, you take your camera, and our accessory kit comes with a little Arca disc that you can quickly put onto your camera, or you can just use any Arca plate, L bracket, and that's on there. You just put that right into here and twist that on, and you're all good to shoot. This is great if you want to mount this on a tree or a pole, a telephone pole, and then go take a time lapse or a very long exposure. It's an ideal use. We can also set it up in the forest as a remote. Our friend Scott Bourne, who loves to do wildlife and bird photography, sent us a picture once of a beautiful eagle's nest, 3 eagles sitting in a nest. Now, the eagles would never allow him near them to take a view, but he got his camera in within 10 feet of the nest and just fired it off, hiding in a blind, firing it off on a pocket wizard trigger, and shooting. Got amazing pictures right in that nest.
And what's the so if you wanted to strap that thing to a tree or a pole, what's the diameter of the pole or tree that you can, the maximum diameter you can put it on?
It's the size of
anything that you can kind of get a belt around, I guess.
Anything that you can get a belt around. I mean, we have a 36-inch strap which will take you around 9 or 10 inches. And our strap has both Velcro and also double D rings if you want super strength. So this will go, you can see, easily around a telephone pole or a tree. If you have something really large, then just go down to your local hardware store, pick up a ratchet strap. Any strap will work. It's got plenty of attachment points. Let's go back to the close view. Plenty of attachment points. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So that if you want to attach a bungee cord onto here, but simply to put it on a strap, You take the strap, you put it around the object that you want, and then you take the little legs here, flip them down so that you open up the belt loop area, and then all you have to do is hook this onto the strap here and here, then tighten the strap, and then I suggest you can take out one of the spikes, or if you have some extra spikes like I do, you can just put that right into the hole here. And I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but what this does, this will give you counter pressure against the tree. So if the strap is pulling towards the tree, the spike is pushing it away from the tree and also allowing it to not slip. You could leave that there for a few months if you want to, and do a super long time lapse in that kind of situation. You can strap it onto railings. Let's say you're going hiking and you're going over a little footbridge over a stream. You can get images like that too.
And the whole thing is, of course, it's waterproof, right? So what is it?
Everything. Yes, it's all.
What's it constructed from? Is it aluminium? Is it steel? Is it carbon fiber? What is it?
This is aircraft grade aluminum. All our products are completely washable. Aircraft grade aluminum. The spikes are stainless steel. The bolt on here is made out of titanium. And you want to hear something cute? You know why this is titanium and not stainless steel?
Yeah, why?
This bolt is not just welded onto the plate. It's actually screwed through and welded into the plate. You can't even see the welding points in the back here. It's done so well. And then it's anodized. If you try to anodize stainless steel, it melts in the anodizing solution. We actually tried that on our very early Platypod models. Titanium is what they use for the hooks to dip objects into anodizing solution to color them. And
I did not know that.
Yeah, so you can't use stainless steel in anodizing solution. That's why the bolt is titanium. It's super strong. You'll never dislodge this. We've put about 300 pounds of torque on that bolt, and we couldn't get it to shift.
So that thing folds down flat, right? So it looks like that just wants to be in a camera bag, right? It's designed to go and slide into.
Right. It'll hide in the camera bag. I can fit this in my pants pocket. You can hang it on the belt. It ships with a little carabiner so that you can just hook this on your belt or on your backpack or purse and just carry it like that. Or if you want to carry it upside down, you can do that as well. We have a lot of people who just leave this with a ball head hanging off their camera. But now it's really cool. In the past, if you wanted to do that, people were leaving the spikes in place and sometimes scratching themselves on the spikes. Now that it's so easy to deploy the spikes and put away the spikes, you can walk around all day like that. You're not going to hurt yourself.
And just flip it out, and from flat to deployed with your camera on there is a couple of seconds, and you're off into the races. Let's do it.
Okay. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Done. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Deployed.
Nice. Very cool. So what is that? So the weight, I can't get a good sense of what that thing weighs. What's the weight of it?
9.6 ounces. Very, very light. That's as opposed to the Platypod Ultra, which is about 3.4 ounces, but you can see how much smaller. This is about the size of an iPhone. This is the size of about an iPad mini.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. So then so you were pulling out accessories for that thing. How many accessories, or what comes in the box? If I order one today and I get it, what am I unboxing?
All right. So you're getting the Platypod Extreme itself. It comes with a little cross nut if you want to convert to a male quarter 20, which you might want to do for certain devices such as pocket wizards and stuff like that. We use these a lot with our goosenecks. These goosenecks can go on here, or you can put a gooseneck into one of the holes. And why would you want a gooseneck? These are amazing for macro
That's what I was going to say. That's a macro photographer's dream right there.
You know our friend Don Komarechka? You know our friend Don Komarechka?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So Don just moved out to Bulgaria.
He did.
And he's doing wonderful stuff helping out Ukrainian people out there. But so Don uses these a lot. And what you can do is then you can mount on, and these will go male to male or male to female. You can mount on little LED lights. We sell those on our website. I don't have any down here with me right now. But also what's really cool is we have these little clamps, little Platypod mini clamps. you can put these on here. Now, these are great for holding branches. We've got reptile photographers who love to use these to put branches on and their reptiles hanging off of that. So you can use that to position your subjects. You can also put cards on here for reflectors. We use mirrors on here as reflectors. So loads, just, imagine all the things. We've got people ordering these by the handful now.
All that's not coming in the box, though. That's not
coming in the box. So let's get back. Okay. Let's get back to the box. I'm sorry, I deviated a little bit there. So in the box, you get the Platypod Extreme with the 4 spikes. You'll get a cross nut adapter in there. It comes with this really nice wallet case that has a storage pocket inside in case you want to have extra spikes in there or other things that you might want to store. I'll show you one other thing you might want to put in there. And it also comes with a carabiner so you can hang that off. And you could put this whole thing in here. It has a very simple and fast Velcro closure and some little loops in the back, so you can just hang the entire thing off the carabiner. This is great for hikers. It's great for when you go on vacation. It's great for all those places where the tripod police are and they won't allow you in with a tripod, but you can take this, you put it on a table or the ground or a bench or anything. Nobody gets sent away. We've had people go to Grand Central Station, put this on the ledge, take a long exposure. You try to take out a tripod in Grand Central Station and you'll see how fast the police will be there shooing you away.
That's true. That's a huge selling point right there. We've talked about that on the show quite a bit. Just the prejudice against tripods. I got one right here. Right, these things you bring a tripod out and game over. Right, suddenly you're a professional photographer and you're evil. But it sounds like with that you're good. Right?
They view it as. I mean, to be fair, the security guards view it as tripping hazard, and some places it's a sign that you're a professional photographer or commercial photographer, and they don't want you there for that.
Oh, they want you there. They just want you to have paid a fee and show your permit, right?
And they want you to have blurry pictures. This is the box. That's how it comes. That's what you get with that. Other accessories that we have, well, we showed you the goosenecks and the clamps. We do sell an accessory kit, and the accessory kit comes with 5 things, and that's a little rubber pad, excuse me, if you quickly want to put this on your car hood, any platypod on your car hood so it won't slip around. It also comes with this really cool thing. You know what that is, Frederick?
I can't tell. It looks like a magic marker. I don't know.
It is a spigot adapter. So I can take this, I can mount it on my platypod, then I can take a monolight, any flash, mount it onto here with the mount on the monolight, stick it on the floor behind a braai to use it for rim lighting. You can put a flash adapter onto here, let's say an umbrella adapter, attach an umbrella, stick this on a table, put a chair next to it, and you have instant softbox with that umbrella.
Beautiful.
You can go visiting people, and that whole thing, if you get a folding umbrella, they fold down to like 12 inches and up to 42 inches. You've got an instant studio. We've got some beautiful pictures demonstrating Rembrandt lighting with that kind of a setup. So it comes with that. It comes with the accessory comes with this cool thing. Okay, I'll let you guess on this one also. What do you say?
Is that Arca Swiss mount?
That is our round Arca Swiss mount. So we have one of these in the accessory kit. We have one, and I'll go into the to the close-up view so you can see this better. We have a silver one that comes together with our ball head, the Platypod. Okay. And what's really great about this is how quickly you can mount any 1/4-20 thing, like your camera, or show you one other thing you can put on here. So this just spins right on, and you don't have to deal with D-rings or Allen wrenches or anything like that.
Really good. Yeah.
And where I use this all the time is together with a little phone mount. And I just spin that right on there. Again, you don't need any tools to lock it in with. I'll put that on a little ball head. And we have these Benro IN00 ball heads, which are super strong, very convenient, take up really little space, and they're not expensive at all. And then you can stick that on your platypod. And look how easy it is to mount. You just engage the threading, get it one spin, and then It's right on. No tools. You're done. And then you just take your phone and you mount it on there. And now
And that's
you can
rock
use
solid.
it for iPhone.
That's not moving. That doesn't look like it's going to move anytime
Oh,
soon.
no. Use it for iPhone photography. Really, really solid. And this will work in portrait or landscape mode. We have these little mounts on our website also from a California company that's called Square Jellyfish. Highly, highly recommend that also.
Really cool. Really
But
cool.
you see how easy and fast it is to use everything.
So here's the big question though, Larry. So what are we looking at price-wise? So you mentioned the Kickstarter. This is going out on a Kickstarter campaign. When does that kick off, and how much for the set?
Well, Fred, I'm assuming we're airing after Kickstarter starts. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, hang on one second. So the retail street price on the Platypod Extreme is going to be $149, and Kickstarter you'll be able to get it for as low as $119. That'll be for regular delivery. We'll have another offer for $129 if you need a faster delivery. We're going to have a bunch of them flown in by air, which is going to cost us a little bit more. So we're going to call that early delivery backers. And a special surprise that's going to be for people joining us on the very first day on the 6th and 7th of April. But I can't talk about that right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. So that's crazy. You guys always make such like high quality tools, you know, and it's like I think I have the original Platypod here, right? And that thing is rock solid. There's nothing wrong with it. It's great. It works for everything. It'll outlast me probably. Right?
That's a very good point. We're not looking to make our tools obsolete. If you have a Platypod already, it's great. It works. It's always going to work, and you'll find many purposes. But, you know, today I still use my old original Platypod Pro, and I just, you know, put it on with my iPhone at the breakfast table. And that is where I can, you know, just stick my phone on it and review my email, FaceTime with my kids or grandkids. There's always a use. You can use it for microphones. You can adapt this into a microphone, adapt it for flash, lighting, really anything. That's
really cool. That's cool. So then I'm guessing the Kickstarter is going to be linked from the Platypod website, right? Or is there a different URL?
If you go to platypod.com, you'll have a link to Kickstarter. If you go to Kickstarter directly, if you've used it before and know how to, you just search Platypod, Platypod, Extreme, EXTREME with a big X.
All right,
and you'll find it. You'll find it there as well. The program is going to end May 9th. And we expect to have these delivered very quickly, within a few weeks, especially for the early backers. It'll be delivered very fast. For regular backers, it'll probably be more like into June or July. These are on order already from the Far East, and we expect to have this in not only on time, but early.
Excellent. I'm going to put you on the spot right now, Larry. So what's next? What's next? After this, you're like the mad scientist in that lab of yours over there cooking up stuff. What are you cooking up next?
I've got ideas. But I'd have to shoot you. So no.
I know you can't.
We're always trying to come up with some new devices, attachments and things, because really it's such a useful tool. I mean, just to be able for your product close-up or food photography to have your camera and your lights and any reflectors. And we've had people take our goosenecks and clamps and clamp in a fork on there, roll a little spaghetti around there, just have it held right in front of the camera. And it's all on one setup. Yeah. It's so easy. You stick this on a table and you're ready to shoot. You can use some fancy background boards if you like. My friends over at V-Flat World have the Duo boards. You can do amazing stuff. And it's simple, it's faster, and it also gets you to view the world in a different way. You're starting to look at things from low angles. You're starting to look at things from strapped on high onto objects. We've had people strap these onto ladders to do architectural photography. There's all kinds of things you can do. This actually changes the way you shoot pictures, and that's what we want to do. We want to expand everybody's photography capabilities. We're not here to replace tripods. You still need a tripod. I use a tripod in the studios too. But when you're out there on the road and you're coming up to a beautiful night scene and you go, oh my God, I left my tripod at home, or the tripod police are saying, no, you can't use one here. That's in your bag all the time. You're going to use it when you thought you least expected to need it.
I love it. I love it. All right, Larry, we're going to leave it right there. Thank you for coming on. Congratulations again on every time you come on, there's something new. Last time you came on, there was the Platypod, right? Which you reinvented the tripod head. We'll link to that.
What did you call it, Frederick?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. That was it.
Hey, hold that thing up again. Let's see that. Let's see it. Hold it up. Let me put it on you. Let's pin that. Yeah. See, that's Iron Man. Doesn't that look like Iron Man suit? That is the Iron Man suit.
That color makes you salivate, doesn't it? It's called Hilmar Smith Red. Just you can imagine who inspired that. Okay.
I wonder. That's perfect. Tell me she has one of those.
Hilmar, by the way, Hilmar is our social networking guru, and she helps us out a lot. And she put this up in an ad that we developed with her. And I said, Hilmar, I love that red color. I'm going to use that for the Platypod, and that's what we did. We actually took exactly that color.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I gotta congratulate her on that. That is so cool.
Great person.
All right, Larry, we'll leave it right there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
I want to thank you. I want to thank Skip Cohen, who has been helping me through everything. Shiv Verma for inspiring me through these years, and to you too for really helping get us out there into the photography community and helping Platypod become what it is today. Thank you, Frederick.
You're welcome.
Many photographers and people in the business.
Yeah, it's important. It's important to get these things out there, and have the tools that are available that do these, that like you said, allow different kinds of photography. Like having one of those available when you don't have a tripod available opens up all kinds of doors, like long exposures, different angles to shoot from, experimentation in macro photography with the goosenecks, all that stuff. It just kind of opens another door of things that you could be doing versus even a regular tripod is bulky compared to one of those, right? So it opens up that non-bulk door, Well,
you've been a major source of inspiration for all of us in the industry, and I want to thank you and wish you to keep rocking on with this for years to come.
I will. Thank you, sir. And we'll leave it right there. Now that you've blown my head up, I got to figure out how to get out of this room. So, all right, you be well, and we will talk soon.
Thank you, and thank you all for watching and listening.
This is TWiP.